Hello. I realised that in order to make the rudder mechanism properly waterproof, I'm going to need to turn some components. I've always wanted a lathe but never have had one, so I thought I'd buy one of these Chinese mini lathes. And here it is. It's an Axminster SC2. I got this 13mm drill chuck to fit in the tailstock, supplied with the standard MT2 arbor. But my first problem was that I found it didn't actually fit in there unless I wound the tailstock out to the 20mm mark. Then I could fit it in. But the problem with that was that the total range of the tailstock is at most 50mm, so I was losing 20 out of 50mm of movement, and the drill chuck was getting considerably closer to the workpiece, and I didn't think that was satisfactory. I searched on the internet for a shorter arbor but couldn't find one, so I decided to cut 20mm off the end of the arbor. What I've done here is mount the arbor in an electric drill of mine with some masking tape to stop the chuck harming the arbor. Unfortunately the drill chuck wasn't quite big enough to hold this firmly, but I made do. Of course, this arbor is hardened, so there'd be no possibility of cutting it with a hacksaw, so I decided to grind it off. Actually, I had the power switched off at the wall, so it was perfectly safe, but you shouldn't really use gloves in this situation. Well, it's not perfect, but the edge feels smooth to the fingers, and I don't think it's going to harm the Morse taper on the tailstock. Well, after all that, it's still 10mm too long. This is because I failed to account for that bit that sticks out before the scale starts. I should have taken 30mm off the end of the arbor. The arbor is actually 80mm long when supplied as new, and you really need one that's 50mm long. Anyway, that seems to work, and I'm certainly not going to cut another 10mm off just to make it perfect. Well, that's sorted the arbor out. I really thought one ought to be supplied with a 50mm arbor in the first place, but perhaps they just don't make Morse tapers in 50mm lengths. Anyway, I've done that. I'm not going to produce a whole load of tutorials on how to use mini lathes because there are lots and lots on YouTube already. But when I've worked out exactly what piece of turning I want to do to keep the rudder actuator waterproof, then maybe I'll film that. Thanks for watching.